Shit, boy. Figure out something.
Yeah, I never needed it. Never, nigga. Cause a nigga take off shit. This life, I didn't even need that shit. Unnecessary. You thinking it's good for you, but it ain't. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Then the shit don't work out. I never needed some love. I fuck, fight, dabs in the hood. Whole bloods never needed some love. I never needed some love. Blood games, the spots, the plus. What it was, I ain't needed some love. I never needed some love. It go bad at the matter of blood. I'm double love, see it already. I never needed some love. So I deleted some love. I never needed some love. I never needed some love in my life cause it was toxic. Blind to the fact till a nigga got it poppin'. Niggas I ain't functioning like they do not have options. Obsessively pocket watching, hiding and getting pride. Try to keep the shit low key. Nigga, that's the no ski. See me every day, give me hugs and call me brownie. Was pissing up on nickel bags, going half on the phone. Let the situation right, you gon' treat me like you don't know me, and I know it. Because of that, I'm only moving on some brother shit. The love these niggas giving nowadays on some other shit. So many niggas working, you can't tell who undercover is. Slid right up under you, twerk as soon as he learned to be. If that's the love that you giving, I don't need it, dog. Real loved ones, a nigga never compete with dog. I ain't tweaking as long as you good peoples, bro. All that fake love, you can keep it, I never needed some love. I fuck, fight, dabs in the hood. Whole bloods never needed some love. I never needed some love. Blood games, the spots, the plus. What it was, I ain't needed some love. I never needed some love. It go bad at the matter of blood. I'm double love, see it already. I never needed some love. So I deleted some love. I never needed some love. I never needed some love, bitch. And you knew what it was, bitch. Now you tryna pull a lady in public or your mama and cousin. On the nigga you fuck with, do they know you out here fucking and sucking? Do they know that you been out here on that dope and you been fucking? Do they know that you been frying on the crib and you been looking up? Yelling out RHGO, RHGO. You should let the people know you still in clothes. That's the type of love I don't need. Type of love make a man being called the police. Won't disrespect me. I won't be need canteen. If a bitch play, I'm hitting D-League. Not never need none of that type of love. Fuck us fighting. I need a bitch that's gonna fight for us. Not tripping and always keeping up drama. You can keep that fake love how I'm feeling. That's on my mind. Some love. I fuck, fight, dabs in the hood. Whole bloods never needed some love. I never needed some love. Blood games, the spots, the plus. What it was, I ain't needed some love. I never needed some love. It go bad at the matter of blood. I'm double love, see it already. I never needed some love. So I deleted some love. I never needed some love. I never needed some love.
just ain't right to me.
Going to the bunkhouse is a disaster waiting to happen.
Tonight on All You Yellowstone.
Your name, Peter?
Dog, look like my name is Peter.
She's fucking.
Yellowstone, new episode tonight at 9 on Paramount Network.
This right here for whoever the half-assed nigga, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, niggas just proud as themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm back at this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Set it up. Man, I'm out. Let's get it. Yeah, nigga, I'm out. In the front by the phone. Alright, I'm up. Man, you ain't keeping a beat out. I ain't remember them letters, though, dog. I say you something, bitch, you ain't keeping a beat out. I ain't get one visit from your faggot ass. Nigga, you ain't keeping a beat out. And you said y'all was gonna link up for that package, nigga. Bitch, you ain't keeping a beat out. Hey, but why you ain't bring my baby, though? Nigga, you ain't keeping a beat out. When I test that, you said you had a jug, nigga. Bitch, you ain't keeping a beat out. Keep it real, nigga, though, huh? Nigga, you ain't keeping a beat out. What happened to that love? Bitch, you ain't keeping a beat out. Fuck you, bitch. Alright. You ain't keeping it a bing bing. I ain't trying to wing ding now. I'm born like the dream team. Shit, I ain't always with a team. I ain't always on your team now. I'm out here riding clean things. And I don't need no explanation. And thanks for the hesitation. With a total YT, self-preservation. And then I don't need a congregation. When I needed the help, no one was there to assist. On the yard, in the gym, on embarrassing shit. No letters of flicks. Niggas ain't care about the list. Now I'm back on the street trying to embarrass the bitch. Niggas is acting phony on me. When you call the hood, they pass around the phone. It's lit like it only homie. But all of a sudden, it ain't money phony. Do you ask about a J Pay Diddy? He ain't got no money on me. But when you out, it be lit and it's on. Both you niggas lit off a fifth of Patron. You know he do the sniff couple, then he be on. Spit it on a bitch, and all this shit gone. And I can't get no ramen or a package food when I'm on the street stopping the homies for packing you. And I'm in the wheel down, moving out these niggas that's out here acting cute. And you can't even keep it a buck. Gangsterism like we getting the shots. She say she my bitch on her tip and out here doing her stuff. The little homie say you let me fuck. Man, you ain't keeping a beat out. Bitch, you ain't keeping a beat out. Nigga, you ain't keeping a beat out. Bitch, you ain't keeping a beat out. Nigga, you ain't keeping a beat out. And you ain't keeping it a high interest. Sorry, guys. would have did somewhere you get with a bean out. And bitch, if you was lagging, fuck you. Nigga, I'm always keeping a bean out.
That's right. TurboTax free is free. Free. The soap you shower with? Because I'll let you in on a little industry secret. Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent. Not even real soap. But not Dr. Squatch. We make our soaps with natural ingredients from the earth. Ingredients like oils, plants, goat's milk, Greek yogurt, oatmeal, shea butter, and citrus. No, I'm talking about natural, nourishing, cold-pressed, hand-cut soap for men. I work for. These bars are bathing in thousands of 5-star reviews. You want to smell like the forest? Boom, pine tar, we've got you. You want to smell like the sea? Boom, nautical sage, we've got you. You want to smell like you just got off a boat in the Caribbean? Boom, bay rum, we've got you. Just ask the 250,000 men who are already a part of the Squatch Nation. Time for you to get the right tool for the job, because you're worth it, my friend. We ship it right to your door. And with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, if it's not the best bar soap you've ever used, it's on us. Get ready to step out of the shower feeling alive. Still not sure? Here's a couple reviews from real customers.
Smells really good, yeah. Really sexy. Oh, that smells really good.
I would use it, but like, if a guy smelled like that too, I'd be like... If my man was wearing this, I would be all over him.
Mike, tell me, why hasn't he clicked the link, Mike?
No.
Click the link! Click the link! Click it for Mike!
Please.
Click the link! It's your balls we're talking about here.
Sometimes you gotta like tell yourself, you ever had to run a nigga but it's not like really come to grips with what being around, you know what I'm talking about? You ever hang around a nigga but it's not you know the nigga wasn't real? He wasn't real. Be for real. Be for real. Be for real. You ever hung around a nigga if you been, you knew you wouldn't have to kill. Be for real. Be for real. Be for real. It's not a game, the nigga Shut it up. Yeah. All right, here. I'm on. Yeah, I know. Nigga play me, I'ma start bustin'. Gritty in the street, I'm a glutton. Hand game good, I ain't worried about nothing. Young nigga with an old soul. Benjamin Buttons, really a guy. And for those that don't know what that mean, that's gorilla and Swahili. Nigga, I mislead me. And the dreams I have, hands like Tone and big money like Speed. Money for a home, at least getting it weekly. Everybody serving murder, you can get it cheaply. You need be exiting the premises before a nigga send you to the doctor or the dentist. Nigga, you illiterate, or you a mute? I tell you and clear the block like a fucking poop. I hate to do it, but I had to show them what to do. Made an example for these other niggas coming through. So tell my mama, don't try me, nigga. If you see me out, just ride by me, nigga. So my mama, don't try me, nigga. Cause if a nigga do, he might die, my nigga. I'm on. And nigga, I give it to you. What the fuck you think I got it for show? How the fuck you think I got on parole? And I'm just letting you know, don't let me catch you in the wrong when I'm out on patrol. My niggas train to go, hesitation, self-preservation, letting bangers blow. Gotta keep you a blower if you banging dough. By the dancing how you walk, they know you banging dough. So stay up on your D's and L's. The Borgani underscore, you make sure that we prevail. Yeah, me in this old school, but make sure that you stack some mail. Put some up for lawyers, baby mama, maybe even bail. And listen to your first mind, cause when you get caught, you the one that do your time. I'ma keep it, cause the nigga might need it. It's a cold, cold world, so I gotta stay heated. So my mama, don't try me, nigga. If you see me out, just ride by me, nigga. So my mama, don't try me, nigga. Cause if a nigga do, he might die, my nigga. And nigga, I give it to you. And I've been here too, ripped up tissue, police issue, it's official. I'm gon' blast, I got a 10-year-old boy, I'm trying to stay his dad. We'll go blast without no mask, go Samuel Jackson and flip your ass. Ain't nothing new to me, the gun I use it fluently. Nigga used to bust a gun before I got the puberty. Then I got addicted, got to going on and shooting sprees. Man, I don't know, the next victim might be you and me. Better keep a pepper if you represent a letter. It be on with whoever, it's whatever. You see brownies and beanies, the nigga ride by. Good visual, looking out for the drive-by. I'm on loose, nigga, I am not high. And the way a nigga feeling, man, you might die. So my mama, don't try me, nigga. If you see me out, just ride by me, nigga. So my mama, don't try me, nigga. Cause if a nigga do, he might die, my nigga. And nigga, I give it to you. For the dude that know the deal, chose the deal, got his mat rolled on frozen steel. His last hopes appeal, cause his homosexual co-defendant chose the road to squeal. This for the dude that'll never make another Christmas, because his crime he took the bait and turned the people's witness. For the YG on the 5th year of his long bid, for his baby mama sick the spot and he ain't seen his kid. He on the yard, stressing on if she coming back. The homie told him that's a rap, that little bitch a rap.
Alright, you square.
It's YouTube music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
Starting to get
Yeah, set. Fast lane, nigga. Back at it. 5 in the morning, I'm in this motherfucker like a crack addict. All I ever wanted, all I ever wanted was a phone on some gold fine. All I ever wanted, all I ever wanted was a K and a whole fine. All I ever wanted, all I ever wanted was a phone on some gold fine. All I ever wanted, that's all I ever wanted was a K and a whole fine. We was on the cut, who wanted it what? Whip a pill, real steel, niggas know the drill, nigga, we was serving the mob. Back and forth, suicide drills, nigga, real niggas, we was serving the mob. Now guys are balling top against keep them poppin', nigga, watch out for that mark to get dropped. Diddy had to double up, we was huddled up, wasn't no problem with the scuffle up. Big homie, I don't fuck with us, baby homies, all right, fucking up, struggling up and getting in the shit, I can nigga, that be big shit. Whoop shit, malignant it, run the street, pull ligament, squat time, hit the fence, always with the business, never need the witnesses. Ice cream, real dealers, remember this, yeah. At the time I had the orchard soul, we were selling dope, niggas scorching pole, we were frontin' dope to the smoker holes, I lost my sack, I'm selling soap. I'm a for real figure roll, nigga, jumping out at the stove, nigga, bend off the poles, nigga, 20 on me and I got the pole with me, little homies roll with me, 400 side of the 9, big lady, yeah, always did it live, bustin' eyes, nigga, TMI, Speedy and Bo, now you niggas know why. I wanted was a gold chain, yeah, 64 on gold thing, yeah, doing giving goals on figure rolls, spot on Imperial, till I go get the whole thing. Ain't that we don't play with the thing, straight up, we ain't playing no game. I'ma get the whole thing, I'ma give me a chain, I'ma get the gold things, and I'm leaning like bang. Ayy, niggas don't know how bang used to come through that motherfucker, that burgundy thing, on them goals, nigga with that motherfucking leak on, though, nigga, I'm telling you, nigga, how mad used to come through swinging, nigga, in that drum, nigga, with that ball hanging, nigga, the homies was active, nigga, I don't give a fuck, like I got that fat truck, nigga, with the fat tires on the back, nigga, I remember, nigga, both ran some niggas into a motherfucking light pole, nigga, get up out that motherfucking nigga and laughing, nigga, what? Nigga, what is you talking about, nigga, sex had that sex coat, nigga, what, the sex rider? Nigga was breaking that, but he broke that motherfucker in the office, nigga, and drove it back to the hood on 3s, nigga, what? That's why all I wanted was a gold chain, nigga, you what? That's why all I wanted was a whole thing, nigga, feed.
Expect the unexpected.
Polar. Peace. Taylor about the fucking flex.
Sometimes I be tripping in the forest. Sometimes I be wondering if you floating from the start. Good at blocking pain up, but still recall from the scars. I'm apologetic.
no.
Ain't with that rapping on the mic, I'm in the field with it. Everything about is real. I'm a real nigga. And since my nigga ratted on me, now I feel different. Diamond died 10 years ago and I'm still tripping.
Ain't with the acting on the mic, bitch, I'm a real nigga. Clean start, stranded in the field, I'm a field nigga. Bitch, wait, my brother, you ain't never did a drill with us. Marcus died 12 years ago. Tryna kill my little niggas out the sucker's way. He flamed the nigga up, he flamed me, done either way. If you gon' do it right, don't let them see your face. You chose to be up in the streets, now snitching on the case. I'm praying on my opposition, getting sent to maze. The killer down, if he was out, then he be in the grave. I lost my nigga years ago and I still feel the pain. And death the only thing that's worse than when these niggas change. Fuck the niggas anyway, they in the way. Full up playing and you get sent away. We sit with Kane, sitting on this house, been sitting here for days, we in the game. Our signs the same, but you shoot different ways. These niggas gay. But fuck the broke issues, I'm getting paid as fuck.
You hear that nigga? That nigga Sally Ruby going many, boy. That nigga be going many. Hold on.
In the field, I'm a field nigga. Bitch, wait, my brother, you ain't never did it
different. Diamond died 10 years ago and I'm still tripping.
Ain't with the acting on the mic, bitch, I'm a real nigga. Clean start, stranded in the field, I'm a field nigga. Bitch, wait, my brother, you ain't never did a drill with us. Marcus died 12 years ago. Tryna kill my little niggas out the sucker's way. He flamed the nigga up, he flamed me, done either way. If you gon' do it right, don't let them see your face. You chose to be up in the streets, now snitching on the case. I'm praying on my opposition, getting sent to maze. The killer down, if he was out, then he be in the grave. I lost my nigga years ago and I still feel the pain. And death the only thing that's worse than when these niggas change. Fuck the niggas anyway, they in the way. Full up playing and you get sent away. We sit with Kane, sitting on this house, been sitting here for days, we in the game. Our signs the same, but you shoot different ways. These niggas gay. But fuck the broke issues, I'm getting paid as fuck you. You don't fuck with me like you saying. I know this be the coldest. When the niggas you love turning the roaders, we the dopest. I can't play games, niggas keep losing focus. We be on shit. Wasn't my homies, nigga, if they ain't smoke shit.
Ain't with that rapping on the mic, I'm in the field with it. Everything I talk about is real. I'm a real nigga. And since my nigga ratted on me, now I feel different. Diamond died 10 years ago and I'm still tripping.
Ain't with the acting on the mic, bitch. Start stranded in the field, I'm a field nigga. Bitch, wait, my brother, you ain't never did a drill with us. Marcus died 12 years ago, and I'm still tripping.
Let that nigga critic go. Every time my niggas go, it's easy like a pick and roll. You ain't did a skip before. Did a murder for the dead on me. Wasn't the blood, I let that red on me. Pop a nigga in his upper chest, he try to flex on me. Homicide keep snatching me up, it's like an X on me. It's a war going on. They say they put some chicken on my dome. Now I keep a head fan, I'm praying I make it home. The news said they left 100 shots on the floor. 300 shots, they got that nigga locked on the floor. Only time I hear from him when we talking on that phone. We went and did a skit, you niggas went and did a song. I got my brother back, I'm with him, he right or wrong. You the type of nigga don't do the shooting, but right along. If he associate him with him, then he gotta go. He was tied to him, so that secondhand smoke. Ain't with that rapping on the mic, I'm in the field with it. Everything I talk about is real. I'm a real nigga. And since my nigga ratted on me, now I feel different. Diamond died 10 years ago and I'm still tripping.
Ain't with the acting on the mic, bitch, I'm a real nigga. Clean start, stranded in the field, I'm a field nigga. Bitch, wait, my brother, you ain't never did a drill with us. Marcus died 12 years ago, and I'm still tripping.
They did that. I'll fuck with it.
Oh, you hear that? Bro, I'm not even finna do this on live, cuz. I'm not even finna do this on live, cuz. Why would I? Bro, you on some weird.
Hey, before we start this video, turn on them post notifications if you really gang. Banging in this thing, get to it, man. Now, before we start the video, let me give a shout out to my boy DJ Vine. Credit goes to him. I'm gonna put this link in the description box down below. Y'all go check his Instagram out, but let's rewind a little bit in case y'all look, right? So, I guess this rapper named TJ was in Walmart or something like that, and a fan walked up to him on live stream, and you know, he started disrespecting him, treating him like a zoo animal, camera all in his face, got his baby mama with him, kid in his arm, and you know, he kind of played it off for a little bit, like, okay, yeah, man, whatever, but he came back and punched dude in the face, and I thought dude was gonna turn up, because you know, he was acting real savage in the beginning, but he got bagging away, walking out, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't come outside to catch the fade. I'm like, bro, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? These are human beings, my guy. Treat them like that. You know what I mean? But anyway, let y'all watch the video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at KingCast2020, because you ain't really gang if you not. And if you want to follow you back, send me a DM and let me know your notification gang. Alright?
This nigga lacking that Kroger. That nigga, bro. This bitch get up to like 40 viewers, I'll smack that nigga on live. Hold up. Real quick. Say something to my mind real quick.
Yo. Yo.
Tell the niggas what's the deal though.
What up, nigga? I just said what up, nigga.
Nigga, you up here liking that Kroger though?
Yeah.
Alright, man. This nigga liking that Kroger. Let me stop fighting. Fuck around and get shot through this bitch. Nigga, TJ like it, bro. Where the fuck? Some. Airdrop me some. Hey, phone. Come on. Niggas ain't got no money, bro.
Who walking up on me,
Hey.
bro? You back. Who walking up on me, nigga?
Alright.
Who walking up on me, nigga?
Alright.
Watch out. Move.
Oh, you hear that? Bro, I'm not even finna do this on live, cuz. I'm not even finna do this on live, cuz. Why would I? Bro, you on some weird. Bro. Alright, bro. Alright, bro.
I marked that little nigga out, man. That's a damn shame. Hey, these niggas really be just with their phone shit. Everybody got a motherfucking camera on their phone now. Everybody want to try to world star and then they're being world starred. That's your motherfucking fault, your dumb ass. This nigga dumbass funny, cuddy. Not this one.
Hey man, I'll be back.
Hi, I'm Riley Calloway and I'm here in support of the ordinance representing Stand United. I did not come here to speak, but after hearing what Karen here behind me said, I needed to speak up. She's upset because her officer husband is being cussed at and supposedly followed and spit on, but I just want to point out that people who are black have had to endure all of that and brutality at the hands of the people who are supposed to protect them for over 400 years, which is why we are here to protest in the first place. So I am sorry that in the last 10 days you have felt just a little bit uncomfy, but I hope that you can understand that you've now had a fraction of a taste of it. And if you've got any empathy in that little blue heart of yours, then I suggest that you start looking at this from the other side, the morally, legally, and ethically correct side. It is not a blue life, it is a blue shirt. Another Karen earlier said if someone broke the law, then they should be arrested. Okay, so then let's arrest the police who said screw everything that they learned in their supposed max of 6 months of training, and let's arrest the police who turn off their cameras. Let's arrest the police who use violence against people on the opposing side just to prove an invalid made-up point. If someone broke the law, they should be arrested. So let's arrest them. Someone here said that we are not against you. We just want you to do what you swore to do, which is protect and serve. So why are we protecting ourselves against you? If you are more concerned about protecting property rather than law-abiding citizens, then you are the problem. We show up in t-shirts and holding signs, but the officers and military are showing up locked and loaded with bulletproof shields to protect them against what? Paper cuts? After a probable maximum of 6 months of training, you can't handle someone yelling facts in your face? At this point, the opposers know what the right decision is. Karen, you were not at the protest. We were. We saw what happened with our own eyes. You watched the news. That is the difference. We are speaking on experience and you are speaking out of willful ignorance. But enough about her. I am really here to tell all of you to vote yes, because the wall behind you says, let honor, truth, and justice rule within these walls. And I hope that you abide by that. Thank you.
6 months of training. Riley said everything I was thinking. Oof. I don't trust nobody with 6 months of training for nothing. I know we about to do this surgery, but how long you been a doctor, man? About 6 months. Tell my mama I love her, fam. Let me walk her to a Subway. Hey, fam, how long you been here? About 3 months. Hey, man, I'll be back. If you don't know what's going on, allow me to tell you. From what I can ascertain, this is one of those committee meetings and the city gets a chance to come out and let their voices be heard. And Riley was so disgusted at what she heard, she had to say something. Riley is a helpful Haley, I see. Or should we call her Righteous Riley? That speech was Pulitzer Prize winning. The guy in the blue was in disbelief when he was sitting next to her. He ain't clap for her. He ain't even nod. He was in no comeback city. And he was the mayor. The guy with the badge for the slow people. She prepared a speech on site. Do you know how much skill it takes to write a full monologue and perform it in under 2 minutes? Perfectly, on top of that. She finished as the timer was counting down. I like that timer. I wish we had timers for everybody that spoke in public. Somebody giving a long prayer over the food. Hey, granddaddy, wrap it up. You got 10 seconds left, fam. Stop thanking the chicken for giving his life. It wasn't his choice. He didn't have a say-so. I'm hungry, Pop. Don't waste your words. You know how it be at church during testimony. I want to thank God, who's the head of my life. Hey, saints, I want to say, we ain't got no time for no pregnant pauses, fam. You got 10 seconds left. Speed it up. Riley got in and she got out. Riley's probably the wrong girlfriend to argue with. She got facts and remember everything from 6 years ago. You said that you didn't know her, so how does she know you? It's just buying you time for more lies. Also, I never like those people that run the committee meetings. They can't never stay still. They always act like they too busy to listen to the people. You gotta stack papers right now, fam? White girl talking about injustice, and you just gotta have a perfect stack. Sit still. Then they never say thank you or acknowledge what was said at all. Riley said it's not a blue light, it's a blue shirt. Oof. Talk about hitting a nail on the head. You get to unbutton that shirt. I can't unzip this skin. Unless I was unbuttoned. I don't really know how that works. I don't really want to know.
Stupid.
Brother out here with a full leather jacket down there. Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna see it. This has went on too long. I'm uncomfortable. Riley is definitely the girl that you let meet your black mama. But you got to show her this video first. Mama, this is Riley. Before you trip, just watch this. I guess. Riley, sit down so I can make you a plate. Wash your hands. He say you got cats. Shout out to BTK. We're stronger together, and unfortunately, our voices won't be heard by the people that need to hear them unless we have helpful Haleys and righteous Rileys around with us. That's just a fact. Don't believe me? A video with a woman named Riley went viral. Even though women named Nisha and Dominique have been saying the same thing for years. Those videos never see the light of day. There's a lot of ways to go about spelling Nisha. I wonder, is it N-I-E, N-E-I, N-I-S? But we appreciate every ally. And just because we say we matter doesn't mean that you don't. Riley, you better put some meat on that plate. Macaroni ain't a meal by itself. Now, why not keep eating macaroni alone? Flat out, if you think macaroni and cheese is a whole meal, you belong to the streets. It's a side. Right. It's free. Go to my website. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you want any type of merchandise, Team CT all day. It's CT.
This nigga's goofy, Gutty. Bro, he just took over the Patrick thing. Patrick Cloud was doing that shit.
When I was 12, my dad was driving me to school when we got stopped by the police.
For real?
We were not doing anything.
Yeah, if you gonna get your ass.
Hey, man, I'll be back.
What's your name?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
It is you. So you're out of prison.
Yes.
And you're comfortably shopping in Cup Foods. As if you didn't do anything.
I wouldn't call it comfortably. I would think that it was necessary for helping.
I don't think you should have that right. I don't even think you should be out on bail.
I can understand.
I mean, how does it feel?
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, you're not sorry. Like, you're literally outside here comfortably as if you didn't kill that man. Did you think that people weren't going to recognize you? Honestly, did you? You don't have the right to be here. You killed somebody in cold blood. You do not have the right to be here.
I'll get my stuff.
No, we don't want you to get your stuff. We want you to be locked up. You're honestly in Cup Foods comfortably shopping. Out of prison. Like, do you feel any remorse for what you did? Do you? This is the officer who was let out of jail today for shooting George Floyd. Or, I'm sorry, suffocating him. You're not going to be able to comfortably go around Minnesota like this. I pulled up the picture. I knew it was you. It's just like, he was there when they were killing him. And it's just like, this is crazy that you're here just thinking everything's okay. I mean, you don't want to apologize, you don't want to say anything, like, no. Because this video is going to be on the internet. Yeah, he has the nerve to literally come outside thinking that we don't know what he looks like. How dare you? You're not going to be able to comfortably live in Minnesota after that, or anywhere. And you will be going back to jail. Trust. Trust. Yeah, he bailed out. How'd you get the money? How'd you get the money? And you're lucky that they don't have your address. You're lucky that they don't have your address. Hi. This is one of the police officers that was involved in killing George Floyd. He was out on bail today, and he's over here comfortably shopping in Cabo Business.
I told you I was coming back. He looked like bleached Ghost from Power. Not Omari Hardwick, but Ghost. There's a difference, or just a bleached ghost. He's really pale is what I'm getting at. Sometimes you gotta walk people home. Since when are cookies a necessity? And I'll say this knowing I get the cookies of the cookie get gods. I don't like how he walked up. Oh yeah, it's me. It's me? Like he's a celebrity or something. From that thing a couple weeks ago that almost resulted in a world war had I not been arrested. Like somebody wanted to take a picture with the most awkward looking beige dude they've ever seen. He looked like that black and white mix that didn't come out attractive. What is he? He looked like if Earthworm Jim and Richard Scarry had a baby. If you ever wanted to see a turtle without a shell, that's him. First of all, somebody hand him a barber. His beard is awkwardly lined up as if he did it himself. His beard looked like it was lined up with a dirty Dorito. His beard looked like it was lined up with a warm spoon. Looked like he was lined up with a broken fingernail. Also, where is his chin? If you don't know what's going on, allow me to explain. From what I can ascertain, this is one of those thugs that was involved in the untimely demise of George Floyd. He was released on bail, and his first stop was the grocery store, which is ironically named Cahoots, since he was in cahoots with some other thugs, and this amazing woman happened to pull up on him and gave him a piece of her mind. Respectfully, she didn't cuss at him, throw nothing at him, try to line up his beard properly. She asked real questions. Do you have any remorse? Do you want to apologize? Do you want me to help you find a better barber? She didn't ask none of that. She even made it aware to the other customers. Hey y'all, this him? Nah, this one of them. I needed to be made clear. A man lost his life when he shouldn't have. Now y'all know CT don't condone violence of any kind. I can't fight him, but I can knock him out with these jokes. Then his boy, soon as his boy realized what that woman was talking about, he walked off. Smooth disappeared. Thanks, friend. You abandon your friend when the going gets tough? Conditional friend. Unless it was his boyfriend, then in that case, I'ma stall you out, but you can do better. While we on the subject, ain't no way the self-checkout line should have took that long. They both had a total of 8 items between them. Wasn't nobody even in front of them. It was moving slow like they was in a regular line. Why did it take that long to get cookies, fam? It's self-checkout. You can speed this up. You who we waiting on. You gonna try and get the chocolate Oreos. Nah, fam, don't act like you like chocolate now. You should have got windmill cookies or vanilla wafers. After what you did, you need some communion crackers or just some crackers. I'm judging your purchases. You might want to get some canned goods, some tissue. I'm a baby wipes guy myself. But nah, you wanted cookies and milk. Is that a cheat code to get Santa Claus here quicker than Christmas? You got a prison genie don't nobody know about? What's the whipped cream for? Never mind, I don't want to. You'll have plenty of time for that where you're going. Well, we hope you going. He looked like no sunlight Drake, like a malnourished Swiss beast. You should have stocked up, because you ain't gonna be able to come out the house for a while. The boys in the white sheets don't want you around, and the ones in blue can't be seen with you. Better holler at Postmates. Yeah, it's me. Like he Mickey Mouse in Disneyland. Like we just saw Batman in broad daylight. Like we just unmasked a Scooby-Doo villain. And you would have gotten away with it too, had it not been for those pesky kids and those peaceful protests. I don't want no picture, fam. I want you behind bars, gasping for air and seeing your mama. I'm still tripping on why self-checkout took that long. Please know, if you have seen a video, doesn't mean everybody has seen it. And anything with my jokes is brand new to everybody. So shut up. And if you see somebody in the comments saying something crazy, fight for me. Cookies and milk. Well, make sure you hit that like, hit that follow, subscribe.
I heard you can help me. I want you to be my teacher. Welcome to the path, brother. We are bound through love.
I'll be back.
We spreading that shit, coronavirus. We spreading that shit. My mama, big ass coronavirus. Open everything up. We spreading that shit. My mama. My slime go crazy on Ed. I'm coming. We spreading that shit, coronavirus. We spreading that shit. My mama, big ass coronavirus. Open everything up. We spreading that shit. My mama. My slime go crazy on Ed.
What in the low-income housing did I just watch? Let me just state the obvious. First of all, sir, you're going to jail. I don't know if you know this. What you just did is a biohazard. You are going to prison. The only people who don't go to jail behind what you did look a lot different and a lot younger. Let's just, for the sake of this video, call him Old Face. Also, let me point out the fact that you're not about to spread that to nobody because those are the hood rat juices. People who drink those flavors also eat Doritos, Salsa Verde, Extreme, and Lay's chicken and waffle flavor. You know, the hood rat stuff. You ain't spreading that virus to nobody because the only people who drink those drinks got an immune system stronger than anything. It's called poverty. Poverty done kept people unsick for hella years. First of all, your stomach about to be messed up because you ain't supposed to mix all the flavors together. You over here mixing pineapple, raspberry, kiwi, strawberry, grape, and apple. You ain't supposed to mix all of that together, sir. You about to have a stroke. Talking about he's spreading the virus when he's drinking all the hood rat flavors. Everybody know that if you drink a kiwi strawberry, you a rat. If you drink pineapple raspberry, you raised yourself. Here's what's annoying me. The hype man, the dude behind the camera. Yeah, man, my slime go crazy. Sir, you're not about to get no fame off this video. This is why, parents, it is so important that during this time, you give your kids all the attention they can handle. Because this is what happens when people grow up without getting attention. This is the reason we can't come outside now. This is why we on punishment the extra 2 weeks. Because y'all doing something like this. That whole video should be called The Adventures of Old Face and Hype Man. Do you really want to go viral that bad? You about to go viral because you about to be sick. That's number one. Number two, sir, you are on video. You are going to jail. They have evidence. And Hype Man is the one who gave it to him. It's times like these, we need our schools to be open more than anything. You don't take a sip out all the hood rat juice. You see he ain't getting no good flavors that we all get, like the Martinellis. And while we on the subject, who's dumb enough to just grab a juice and not notice that it's been opened beforehand? Oh, let me get some juice. Oh, yeah. That's weird. Looks like a sip is taken out of it. I'll buy it anyway. If you're a true hood like myself, you know when you pick up a juice, you know the weight that it's supposed to be. Somebody's touched this. Let me get a different one. There we go. If Let Me See My Son was a person, what exactly was the goal here? We already can't come out of the house. Did y'all want us to stay in the house longer? Is your house popping so much that y'all like, we can't come back out, fam? We just got the Atari on deck, Sega in the house, Super Nintendo. I ain't trying to come out till November. Those are hood rat juices. Those juices can withstand any virus. They probably healed whatever you got. Don't nobody drink those flavors, fam. What you just did was as pointless as if you went to a Goodwill clothing store and ripped up all the FUBU jeans, talking about now what y'all gonna wear. Did you think that this video was gonna make you so famous and popular that people, when we come out the house, will be like, hey, that's my man that was taking sips of the juice. Hey, shout out to my man taking sips of the juice, man. You a wild boy. And this boy's gonna be right in the club behind him. Hey, I'm the one who filmed it. The juices on that shelf that are gone are the juices that people drink. The juices that you touch are the ones that are still going to be there when you go back to touch them again. Did you realize that your face, Old Face, is the only one that's on camera and not the hype man? The hype man going to get off scot-free because we don't know what he look like. We just know he hype as hell. People, be safe out there, man. Test your juices before you buy them. Test everything. Make sure the seal ain't broken because you're messing with people like this. Hey man, I'll be back.
This isn't stained by someone in Minneapolis. It's still got a shine on it. And so do theirs. So do theirs. Stop treating us like animals and bugs. And start treating us with some respect. That's what we're here today to say. We've been left out of the conversation. We've been vilified. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. trying to make us embarrassed of our profession. 375 million interactions. Overwhelmingly positive. Nobody talks about all the police officers that were killed in the last week in the United States of America, and there were a number of them. We don't condone Minneapolis. We roundly reject what he did as disgusting. It's not what we do. It's not what police officers do.
Y'all shooters.
Our legislators abandoned us. The press is vilifying us. Well, you know what, guys? I'm proud to be a cop. And I'm going to continue to be proud to be a cop until the day I retire. And that's all I have to say. It's disgusting.
What in the Joe Pesci look-alike? For a second, I thought this was a trailer to a Robert De Niro movie. I say, Bobby, stay on the set. Stop treating us like animals and thugs and treat us with some respect. It's funny, because that's what we've been asking y'all for years. Also, y'all may not be thugs, but you're looking real thuggish. Masks and guns. I'm not 100% sure about the outfits, but that's what describes a thug. I know the mask is for the potential sickness. I get it. It sounds to me like you want a pat on the back for being one of the good ones. Good cops are just like good people. They don't need pats on the back for being good. Have you ever been in a restaurant and heard the chef come out? I just want to say y'all should thank me because I didn't rub my meat on y'all meat. Just saying, because I could have. Because you're not nasty. You never bought something in a store and said, hey, y'all should give me a discount because I ain't steal nothing. Because you're not a thief. My mother made me home-cooked meals growing up. She worked 2 jobs to support me and my sister, and not once did she ever say, go tell your friends I'm a good mama. She just is. Sorry, Mama. So no, you don't get a pat on the back because the good ones never ask for one. Few things. Where are all the black and brown cops on the force? I see one black guy, and he is so black he blue. Literally. See what I did there? The other dude with a suit on could be a minority, or just a white guy with a bad tan. Also, who all in this video is on the force? Because the dude in the yellow looked like he dropping off packages. He wanted a signature, and he just fell into a press conference. Hey, fam, who gonna sign for this? I'm just saying, I got 6 more deliveries, and Jeff Bezos don't like when you late. I need some more diversity in that department. How can you not have at least one Jamaican cop? This is New York. No Puerto Ricans, ain't no women in sight. Can we get an Asian? I don't even see a police dog. You can't do no press conference without no dog. The good ones are the ones that ain't on camera asking us to tell them how good they are. They're the ones that are apologizing for the ones that are. We can all agree on a few things. Life is precious. Asian babies are adorable. We need food and water to survive. We love and respect our military veterans. The Martin Show and Seinfeld were both amazing shows. The Black Woman is the most amazing creation ever. Jim Carrey needs to do a sequel to The Mask. Hate knows that love is the cure. As long as you agree with that, I think we good. Vilifying y'all, treating y'all like animals and thugs. We definitely have one thing in common. We both leave the house in the morning and we pray that we make it home safely that night. Only difference is you can take your uniform off. Can't take mine off. Who gonna sign for this package? Subscribe, hit follow, it's free. Do me a favor, support your boy. Go to IamClaytonThomas.com right now. It's Team CT all day. CT!
This is a tomato. Think it's good for you? Think again.
There's one simple trick to controlling your weight.
Cardiothoracic surgeon Stephen Gundry says he solved the weight loss mystery.
You really have changed the way I think about what I eat.
Best book I've seen on diet ever.
If you've been struggling with your weight, I've got the solution for you.
People at home right now are saying, I cannot believe what I'm hearing.
Sound too good to be true? Well, Dr. Gundry is living proof that his discovery works.
So I used to be 70 pounds overweight, and I was running 30 miles a week. I was doing half marathons on the weekend. I was going to the gym 1 hour every day and eating a healthy, low-fat vegetarian diet. And no matter what I did, I couldn't lose weight.
Then Dr. Gundry discovered a remarkable scientific breakthrough that changed everything.
I attribute almost all of my weight loss to the addition of one thing that I did to my diet.
This.
Fuck you, you calling me fat, bitch?
Hey man, I'll be back.
Are you the manager? Yes.
Excuse me, but you did say that she needs to go back to her country. What is that?
Native Americans.
Excuse me, this is what this whole world.
White people are not from this country. So serve her. So serve her racist ass.
You don't tell. No. Continue serving. Continue serving.
You need to leave. You're not a part of this. You need to leave. You're not a part of this. No, you do not come in here and use the F word and swear and call me a bitch.
I never even said
I said she is, and you're not a part of this.
that word.
So you get out of here. I know. I said she is, and that's why she's leaving. So you will leave too.
This is going all over the internet. You don't know who I am. You told her to go back to her country, where she's from.
That's assault.
Yeah.
You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Where were you? Where are your ancestors from? They're not from this country. Bitch, you better go back to where you're from.
You just walked into her. Excuse me.
And she just touched me. Oh my God.
Yeah, you deserved it, in my opinion. Yeah, you pushed her and she smacked you. That was self-defense on her part. Nope.
You asked him to share the broadcast.
I feel like if I said Beetlejuice 3 times, she would stop acting like that. Now my Latin brothers and sisters is going through it? Okay, I'm looking at this video. From what I can ascertain, there is a woman inside of this gas station that is causing a ruckus. And while she's causing a ruckus, she has the audacity to tell the clerk to stop working. She don't own this gas station. Your ego got to be huge for you to tell somebody that don't work for you to stop working. Your ego got to be bigger than a Law & Order SVU marathon. Your ego got to be bigger than previous Al Roker. Your ego got to be bigger than a foreclosed mansion. I know the sisters ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. But she was caked up and caked out, and I'm trying to give me a piece. Don't make no sense for her to have all that cake acting like that. Women who act like that are supposed to be built like 2 strawberry shortcakes. Usually they be shaped like a bag of oatmeal or old avocados. But not her. She came up in the gas station thicker than 2 frozen Snicker bars. Acting like that. I know I ain't the only person who watched this video and want to talk to her in person and try and change her mind. You know you tripping when white people get mad at other white people. He pulled his camera out like he was us. That was another level of Jumanji. At first glance, I was like, Robin Thicke? And if she did own that gas station, then that cashier is wilding. If she owned that gas station and she told him to stop and he kept going, fam, you might as well go on here with them after you clock out. You can disobey my order wrong or otherwise if you my employee. But I doubt she owned anything. Other than a pair of cakes I didn't expect her to have. I'm sorry, I know that they're hateful cakes. Do you know how entitled you got to be to grab somebody and be shocked that they smacked you back? Hey, you smacked me. Yeah, because you hit me. I can't believe you smacked me. And because you pushed me and I felt threatened. Guy behind the camera was antagonizing. You hit her. That's what happened. Why are you shocked that she smacked you? You can leave with the cashier. Do you own this gas station? Not at all. I'm just passing by. Shout out to that Latin queen for standing up for herself in the face of adversity and not backing down. Also, did you notice the Latin dude next to her? I'm not saying he illegal, but I feel like he in trouble for something. He was a little too quiet. He was that kind of quiet, like he in trouble, and he know if the cops show up, he gonna be in bigger trouble, and not for the obvious reason. He was hanging back. Everybody asked you a bit what you all did. I wonder what his story is. He was just a little too quiet. Her ego is bigger than the root of the issue of why this dude recorded the video. Oof. She thicker than a phlegm in the throat of a Confederate soldier. At first glance, I was like, is Blanche from Golden Girls back alive?
This nigga's stupid.
Usually women who act like that be built like Santa Claus way. She over there built like Stifler's mom, acting like she need a stiff one. You know who I feel sorry for? The 911 operators who gotta answer those calls. 911, what's your emergency? This woman, she's brown. She came into my gas station and she threatened me. Ma'am, you own a gas station? No, I was just passing by. I feel like I own it though. I go there all the time. So you don't actually own the gas station? No, but I don't see what the problem is. At the gas station that you don't own. Yes, can you keep up, please? I always feel like women like this, harassment areas, always go home and they got a boyfriend or a husband that just tunes them out. Honey, can you believe what happened to me at the gas station? Oh, she was Latin too, huh? Did you buy a gas station? No, you're missing the point. Moral of the story, we all stronger together. Shout out to all my black and brown and beige and yellow brothers and sisters. We in this together. Hey, but if somebody find her IG, just holler at me. Subscribe, hit follow. It's free. do me a favor, support your boy. Go to IamClaytonThomas.com.
That nigga's funny as fuck. It's unbelievable.
Can you imagine Eddie Murphy starring in a Jordan Peele project, or Jamie Foxx and Denzel creating their own production house? If you ever notice, Eddie Murphy and Spike Lee have never worked together. The two men, both with respected lanes in Hollywood, reflect an ongoing theme amongst influential black creatives today. Don't work together for fear that Hollywood will take away what you build. According to research, Eddie Murphy has done over 50 movies and less than 5 involving a black director. This underlying fear could be the reason why we've never seen Spike and Tyler Perry unite for a project. This fear could even be a reason why Will Smith and Denzel Washington have never teamed up for a collection of films together like we've seen from Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. But it appears that the reason why Spike and Eddie never teamed up is a bit deeper. Here's why Eddie Murphy says blacks don't work together in Hollywood. At this very moment, people across the world have now recognized how fragile black life can be thanks to several systems in place that have created problematic results. Under the viralness of the Black Lives Matter movement, more and more people have realized that some of the changes starts with economic power. This has caused many to now want to support black-owned businesses to better circulate black wealth amongst their own. The importance of supporting black-owned businesses, however, is not a new thought. In the book Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson covers the importance of the spending patterns of blacks in America, ultimately expressing the importance of keeping black money in black hands. Which takes us to Spike Lee in the early 80s as he started to build a name for himself. He would go on to call out Eddie Murphy along with other blacks in Hollywood for not creating opportunities for more people like them. In an interview in 1989 with Rolling Stone, Murphy would respond to Lee's accusations.
Spike Lee has been quoted saying that he thinks you've been neglectful in not using your influence to install more blacks in power positions, especially at Paramount.
Which is a weird thing to say. I do my black thing. I'm completely aware that I am a black man. I have a strong social conscience. Still, the company is called Paramount, not Eddie Murphy Productions. Eddie Murphy Productions, which is located on the Paramount lot, however, is laced with color. But I can't walk into the studio's front office and demand shit. Hire some black people here. Spike gets over anxious playing that militant brother role and occasionally says some stupid stuff.
You do exert a quiet power in that scene. Paramount is generally acknowledged to be the most well-integrated of all studios.
And who do you attribute that to? If I weren't here, it would be like that. You can go find 600 black people on the lot right now. So Spike, that stuff is silly.
Would there be a Spike Lee if there wasn't an Eddie Murphy?
That's like saying there wouldn't be an Eddie Murphy if there wasn't a Richard Pryor. Spike just does a different type of film than I do. Spike is more of a politician than I am. I'm an entertainer. If I can get a message across through my entertaining, fine. I think Coming to America is a political movie without shoving a message down anyone's throat. It's a black love story in which black people are seen being black people, and it made $250 million. And that's a political statement without having to run a Malcolm X quote at the ending, as in, please do the right thing. You can be overt or covert. You make the choice. I don't hold anything against brother for being overt. It would appear that Eddie and Spike both had two different styles in how they wanted to go about handling racism in Hollywood. During the filming of Do the Right Thing, it is noted that Murphy would visit Spike's Brooklyn set. Now, while doing press on the Arsenio Hall show in 1989, Murphy would add to his friendly rivalry with the upcoming director by calling Lee a cricket.
I love Spike Lee. I seen Spike come on the show last week, and women said, "Wah!"
And Spike looks like a cricket.
1 year later, the men would finally speak directly about their positions, one taking a more Martin Luther King approach, while the other a more Malcolm X approach. In a one-on-one in Spin magazine, Lee and Murphy would address their feud and Lee's position that Eddie can do more with his influence.
So the first question is,
we hear it over and over from investors. I wish I had bought Amazon or Netflix when they were first recommended.
why do you think we haven't worked together yet? People always come up to me and ask me, when are you and Eddie gonna hook up?
I don't know. The weird thing that happened, and I don't even know if it's something that people do consciously, what happens is a bunch of separate camps and shit. There's the Spike camp, the Eddie camp, the Keenan camp, the Robert Townsend camp, and everybody's off doing their own shit, so nobody is collaborating, so it never happens, and it's stupid.
One of the biggest philosophical differences that we probably have, Eddie, is what you can do and what you can't do. I've read several times that you've answered me saying, I can't tell Paramount what to do. It's their house. Now, it's my opinion that if anybody brings them $2 billion...
I agree.
Then it's your house also.
I've heard what you said before, and I cannot go into Frank Mancuso's office and say, look here, Frank, I'm not doing anything until you hire more black people.
If you did that, Eddie, would do it.
No, they wouldn't. They would say, get the fuck out of here. They would not do it.
Sometimes I think you underestimate the power that you have.
I've made personal demands, and they say, no, Ed, we're not doing it. So how can I go there and say, I said, you are going to hire these people? They would say, get the fuck out of here. Towards the middle of the interview, Murphy would candidly express why he thinks blacks do not work together in Hollywood.
Because I think black people aren't the most unified people on the face of the earth. We gotta get everybody's schedule together.
Everybody says it's cool, but that shit doesn't ever come. You got these different camps. Our people, like you said, are the most divided race of people on the face of the earth. But that's something that was done to us. It's something that's inherent from back when we were slaves, where they see a group of people, slaves together, they would break that shit up. Now when a black person gets a little something, they shoot off in the corner and say, this is mine, back the fuck up. We are so afraid of losing our shit that the idea of getting together is scary. It's inherent. It's not even something you're doing consciously. This is how scared white people have black people. I was sitting in my office with Mike Tyson and Don King. My office at Eddie Murphy Productions. The only two people that work there that are white are my managers that work for me. And we got into the subject of white people and the government and shit like that. And what happened is we started whispering the white man. They got you so scared that you whispered in your own house about them. Now that's a hell of a thing. Me, Mike Tyson, Don King, sitting in my own office whispering about the white man. I said, yo man, they have done such a thing on us that we whispering and he ain't even here. And that's just something that's in you naturally. What the fuck is up? And you don't know when they're listening or when they're gonna get you. So what happens is black people reach a certain level of success, and what happens is you get your own little group around you, your own people around you, and you start to live this xenophobic existence. You are cut off from the rest of society, and you have your own little world. And the idea of sacrificing that is very scary to a lot of people, because a lot of people aren't in a position where they can bounce back if they lost all that shit. The scariest thing about you to me is, and the scariest thing is, the thing I admire about you is that every black person who really stood up and said, I'm about this, got this, killed, over everybody, from Dr. King to Ali. You know, it's like they threw over and shit. So my thing is, I commend you on that. That you say, this is what my shit is about, you know? My politics are much more covert. I am very black, and I have a very strong black consciousness, but I am about gradual change and dialogue that is more civil.
B&H, how can I help you?
B&H is here.
From our house to yours, as your collaborators, creative partners, and problem solvers.
What type of photography do you do? It's actually a very good choice. I've got a great mic that'll work perfect for that.
As always, we're here to help with all your plans, projects, inklings, and endeavors. With 47 years of creative expertise.
Oh, cool. You're setting up a live stream DJ set? Okay, I can help you with that.
So click, chat, or call us.
Sure, call back anytime.
Happy to walk you through it.
B&H, your creative partner since 1973.
Didn't say anything about not wearing a hat. It's pretty natural.
Here's what we want everyone to do. Count all the hugs you haven't given, all the hands you haven't held, all the dinners you didn't share with friends, the trips you haven't taken. Keep track of them. Each one means one less person vulnerable, one less person exposed, and one step closer to a healthier community. So for now, keep your distance, but don't lose count. We'll have some catching up to do.
The classic interview would help both men clear the air up about each other. Now it would take over 10 years before the public would hear plans of them uniting for the first time ever. Spike would end up being hired for a James Brown biopic and was eyeing Eddie Murphy for the job. Unfortunately, however, Spike would get fired and replaced by director Tay Taylor. And fast forward to 2014, Chadwick Boseman would star in the film instead of Eddie Murphy. Though Murphy and Lee had yet to still not do a film together, talks have continued, as it is noted in 2011 that Murphy was set to star in a biopic on former D.C. Mayor Marion Barry, directed by Spike Lee for HBO. Now, despite it not being the normal behavior for blacks in Hollywood that Eddie Murphy had pointed out, there have been attempts to create a real black Hollywood. In 1988, it was revealed by Paul Mooney in the Los Angeles Times that Murphy, along with Robert Townsend, Tina Ivy Wayans, and Arsenio Hall, were looking to unify under the moniker the Black Pact. Until now, blacks always talked about brotherhood while whites were practicing it. My mother thought all of Hollywood needed was a Sammy Davis Jr. He came through a different period, where it was a matter of survival to be white. The Black Pact helps each other, and this type of unity translates into power. This is the first time blacks have pulled their energy on this level. Fell apart, but Murphy's interview with Spike in Spin magazine kind of hints why things ultimately didn't stay together. Now that the protesting has happened in the streets, is it time for the protests to begin behind the lens? And how should racism be fought? Quietly or loudly?
If y'all don't learn nothing else from me, y'all learn this. In this life, you always gotta go full out.
Who better to learn from than an OG like me?
You're not a dish. You're a man. Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent. It's not even real soap. Stop marinating your man meat in unholy ingredients that are harmful to your well-being, body, and sperm count. Start treating your body to the natural, nourishing, lathery goodness of Dr. Squatch soap. Get ready to step out of the shower feeling alive.
That smells really good.
Smells like my guy's cologne. Smells really good, yeah. Really sexy.
Oh, that sounds really good.
I would use it, but like if a guy smelled like that too, I'd be like, oh.
If my man was wearing this, I would be all over him.
Natural. It's kind of like being in a forest.
I would use this on myself. Way better than like the regular store-bought stuff.
I'm talking about natural, nourishing, cold-pressed, hand-cut soap for men. So go to drsquatch.com to feel, smell, and shower like this every day. Our soap is handmade here in America, using a process that's been perfected over thousands of years. It's perfect. Big Soap cuts corners and strips out all the sudsy goodness in order to make production cheaper. First, I'm going to have you read our competitors and just go ahead and give that a shot.
Hydrogenated tallow acid, pentaerythritol,
pentasodium, pentatate.
Your poor balls. All dry, empty, and sad. But not Dr. Squatch. Now go ahead and read Dr. Squatch's all-natural ingredients. Tell me what you think of those.
Pine tar extract, pine oil,
Rosemary, cypress,
oatmeal, sand, and orange essential oil,
sage, lavender essential oils.
Sounds a little bit better. I don't need a chemistry class for this.
We use a base of olive oil, coconut oil, and shea butter. Then add exfoliants like sea salt and oatmeal and natural scents like citrus and essential oils. We pour this heavenly mixture into a mold where the saponification takes place. This is the cold process, the foreplay of soap making. Here comes the love. Once ready, the soap is hand cut into bars, scent tested, packaged, given a little pep talk, and shipped right to you. You'll feel like our team is made up of strong dads, sensitive lumberjacks, and buff therapists. It is.
But James, I like to get dirty.
Yeah, you do, 'cause you're a man. But don't worry, we've got you. Shampoo every few days for a deep clean, and condition daily to rinse away sweat and grime while hydrating your hair.
But James, this is 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner.
No, Mike. That's heresy. Using a 2-in-1 is like adding water to whiskey to get hammered and hydrated. Or going on a date wearing pants and unzipping the shorts. You want to smell like the forest? Boom, pine tar, we've got you. You want to smell like the sea? Boom, nautical sage, we've got you. You want to smell like you just got off a boat in the Caribbean? Boom, bay rum, we've got you. But don't take my word for it. These bars are bathing in thousands of 5-star reviews.
Fighting for his life, and his girlfriend is behind bars after a shooting that happened on 27th Street this morning here in Tuscaloosa. Investigators arrested 38-year-old Kiana Latrice Cameron this afternoon, and they believe she shot her boyfriend in the torso during a domestic dispute. This happened about 10:30 this morning in the 600 block of 27th Street. That's near the Rosedale Apartments. Investigators told us today that the victim is in critical condition. We spoke with a lady who lives right next door to the crime scene. She's lived in the neighborhood for 25 years.
Don't nothing like this happen in this neighborhood. It's quiet. And then mostly older people live in this neighborhood. But they're younger people. And since they've been here, I think this is the second time I've seen the police over here.
Kevin is charged with attempted murder tonight. She's being held in the Tuscaloosa County Jail on a $60,000 bond.
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes out of Alabama. Big shout out to Bama by way of Tuscaloosa. I mean, what's going on, Birmingham? Mobile, let your boy know what's going on. Somebody holler if you hear me. We have a crazy ass woman, yes. And I'm gonna tell you something, I'm not racist by a long shot. No, I'm not. I love everybody just the same. But damn, I hate to see people just go off over no reason. But it's like, damn, us light-skinned people, we just take shit too far sometimes. I'm sorry, because I'm light-skinned my damn self. Now, I'm not saying this to sound bad on anybody's part, but some of us just take shit too damn far. I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe it's in the mixing of the blood or something. I'm just being honest with you. Don't fault me. I'm being honest, like Future. You feel me? But anyway, we have a strange story. We have a woman who was getting down with somebody else's husband, and she decided to do what Tough Face Johnson did. Now, for those who don't know what he is or what, but who and what Tough Face Johnson is, he was a guy basically, you know, Shreveport native or whatever like that, drove back from Houston with a woman and everything. So the woman, Miss Nunu, claimed to have, you know what I'm saying, had messed with this guy and whatnot, to make a long story short. So he drives way up to Shreveport, goes on Facebook Live, and have a whole shootout with, you know what I'm saying, police, and also kills the woman also. So this video kind of remind me of that also. Like, did she see that video that I did some months ago about the Shreveport Facebook shooting? But why people get on Facebook Live? Don't you know Facebook is CIA Central? I guess y'all don't give a damn. Once you go there and you got a gun in somebody's head or stomach or whatever, in this case, it's torso area, I guess you don't give a damn. All thinking and all intellect and reasoning goes out the door. But at the same time, unlike the video with Tough Face Johnson where he shoots Miss Nunu, kills her, this woman basically shot the man in the torso area, hitting him in the chest, and now he's in critical condition. But at the same time, none of this would have been happened if he wouldn't have been cheating on his wife. And I'm not taking up for the woman by a long shot, because hell no, she's wrong. And no, he did not deserve to get shot, but this is what happened when you dip and dab and don't know what's happening. You got to keep your Johnson, and I'm not talking to you about your bratwurst or your Johnsonville sausages, but the other sides. You got to keep your penis in your pants. You know what I'm saying? Put it where it belongs and put it back, because you don't know how some of these people are getting.
If you was just gonna say penis, then why the fuck did you say all the other shit? Why you say all the code words if you was just gonna say the word? Anyway.
In the day, the thirst is real, and these women are not playing no games. You got one putting children on guys that ain't even there, didn't threaten a man with child support. Then you got one on the other hand, shoot a man because he won't leave his damn wife. That's some shit right there. How you gonna get mad at me for not leaving my wife? Trick, did you not know I was married when you got with me? I'm sure you did, but this is what a lot of times they do. Are you going to divorce her? Or the guy would say, I'm going to divorce, I'm going to leave her. So they think, they leave that in their head, and they believe in it. So after so many times, 6 months go by, a year go by, 2-3 years go by, some of you all still waiting on your damn boyfriend to divorce his damn husband. Well, hopefully not a husband, but his damn wife. So who is the fool? Who is the joke on? Who got it?
You slow down. Quit trying to talk so motherfucking fast.
Egg on their face. I'm gonna read a snippet from this story and I'm gonna give my opinion. Surely as we go. Mistress shoots boyfriend on Facebook Live.
Shut up. Everybody just wanna be little gossip babies.
You become a target. But not only you're a target, you're rapping about these people. Your house is 10 times the size of their house. That would make me dislike me if I was on the other side.
I don't need you, all I needed myself. I wasn't asking nobody for help. She wanted me cause her name ringing bells. Designer the G, so designer the bell.
He was just like my favorite rapper, literally of anyone. He was my favorite.
When you really think about it, yeah, most artists do get killed in their home city. And why do you think that is?
Hatred. People are looking at you, saying, I wish that was me.
Bullets sent many fleeing for their lives here on this stretch. Now the 21-year-old has been identified as a popular Toronto rapper.
All right, we gotta talk about the Houdini story, right? The jealousy and hatred rappers gotta deal with in their own home city is terrible. And that's a fact in every state in America. But one of the most violent cities right now.
I'm taking it off of this. I'm going on my gamers. If anybody's in here, you can come back in. I'm finna log out and then log back in on my game.